Okay, we weren't live this week because we're setting some things up. Uh, Next week we'll be live, and we have a guest scheduled, Mr. or Dr. Christopher Burns from Cloudera. Very experienced in machine learning, AI, data, lots of different things. He's doing some really cool Gen AI stuff with NiFi, Kafka, Flink, and working with us at Zilla's on Milvus and some cool stuff. So that will be a very interesting discussion. We can go really deep with him on all kinds of different tech. So next Friday should be fun. I think all of us are wary of going live on Friday the 13th. That's probably not the safest. There is a cool article from yesterday that I definitely want people to take a look at. This one is using Milvus with GPUs around NVIDIA. If you were at my meetup in August, we had Corey out, and he did a really good job there, so you can watch that. And it goes really deep on why running vector search ops on top of CPU is good, but on GPU is better. And Kagra is pretty amazing. So this is a great article. Definitely check it out. This is linked everywhere. You'll find it nice. What else we have going on? If you were around yesterday, I was showing my open air quality stuff. Just showing a bit. I had to migrate it up to Zilla's cloud, so I had to change one line because my Docker crashed and got corrupted. It's pretty brutal. So I updated a couple of notebooks here and the code. So you've got a lot of different stuff to check out, run on your own. Pretty cool stuff. Got some new stuff this week I'm working on. Tracking planes, as well as doing some stuff by partitioning by key. So check that out. We've got a lot of meetups going on in New York, which is where I'm going. Next one is September 18th. I've got a really big venue, so don't worry like last time where I better get there early and make it through that list. It's a limited number. We can fit everyone. I know a lot of people have signed up. We got a massive space. It's an awesome place. And we've already ordered a ton of pizza. Definitely come out. We got room for you. It's in Chelsea, good space. If you're not in New York, still sign up. We should be able to record that. We may be streaming hybrid. I'll have to see. I think the space is set up really well for that. We'll see when we get there. I've got to do a conference that day before then. Which is also in New York, which is pretty cool. If you don't know about it already, you're probably not interested. Otherwise, you already know about it. So September 18th, but before then, day before, South Bay, they're doing another one. That's a pretty awesome one. So if you're on the West Coast, head out to that one. Head out to the East Coast for me. Next day, I have an awesome webinar. We can take a quick look at that. Definitely check that one out. That is doing RAG pipelines. And remember, I mentioned Christopher Burns. He's going to be on there going deep on some applications with RAG, LLM, Milvus, and Cloudera. My friend Chris, if you were here for the meetup, that's my Philly guy here. We got some cool stuff there. Definitely check that out. If you're, we go a little later in the week. We got next week. We also have a webinar. That one's with 5trans connector. That's also pretty interesting. So yeah, definitely check out that one on the 19th. Back in New York with my good buddies from AI Camp. Awesome people. If you haven't, when you get there, check in. It's good for tracking stuff. At our friends Microsoft's Reactor in Times Square. get to see all the interesting stuff going on in Times Square, and then pop in, get some dinner and AI. Got a speaker from AWS as well as me. There's probably going to be a third one pop up before then. That's on September 19th, next week in New York. So come the 18th, come the 19th, if you're already in New York, makes it pretty easy. Like I said, sign up for the webinar. There's also a webinar just happened with our friends from Private GPT. This is a really interesting one. I think you'll want to check this one out. Pretty cool stuff. Now, somewhere different on the other side of the water here in Trenton and Princeton, we have some events going up with startups, with AI, and I'm working on a bigger event coming. So between Trenton and Princeton, we've got some interesting stuff happening. The Startup Summit is the next one. That's not right away, so don't have to mention that. Also, there's I have another webinar coming that's a little later with our friends from Stream Native on Pulsar and Zillows and Kafka and how we work together. That is on the 26th. It's going to be a little earlier one. Definitely check that one out. Again, we have so much going on. We just had, like I said, that webinar. You can watch that on our YouTube. Just had a meetup in San Francisco. It's got a lot of great speakers. You're going to want to check out this one, September 9th. Nice recording there. We also have one in Berlin, was just a little bit before that, at HelloFresh, which, if you haven't tried HelloFresh, pretty cool. I've used that a few times. It's nice when you're not sure what to make. They have awesome recipes, and they give you all this stuff. That's pretty cool. Yesterday, was that yesterday? It seems like it was a month ago. Yesterday, I was with my friends at Voxel 51. Got that great 51 library. And I was doing a little bit on sensors and how we use them with Milvus, and how you do it with RAG, with questioning. Some people asked about that Slack channel. I've got an invite somewhere. When did I load up an image? I did that. I just ran that. Oh yeah, I was testing something. I didn't even realize I was in the picture there. Interesting. But that one posts to this group as well. You can see I was doing a rag that posts to the channel there. Pretty cool stuff. Definitely check us out for these events. And check out some of the articles. And next week, we've got a very full program. I'm sure Christopher will have some interesting stuff, and we could do follow-ups to the what goes on with the webinar. So that's good. And we could talk about the 2 meetups in the same week, and maybe about the conference that was in New York. I don't know how we're getting that done in an hour, but I guess it doesn't matter. We can go over. I mean, that is my lunch, but what are you going to do? Okay, so talk to you next week. See you in person if you're in New York. You got 2 days to show up. They will fill up soon. Some people don't attend and some people are virtual, so we still got some space, but, I would get there, start of the meetup, get pizza. I've got some awesome help this time, and they've ordered some awesome pizza. We got variety. It's not just when I order it, we just get plain. We got a bunch of different ones with toppings. So come enjoy some pizza, AI, ML, vector database, and we've got some really cool talks this time. So come on out.